Come in. I'll give her time to walk through. Ma'am?
You are cleared to engage, Lieutenant.
She stopped.
There are two suicide bombers. There's the bomb maker, and there are two senior operatives of Al-Shabaab in that house. There's a lot of people there they want to take out, basically, the Americans in particular, and the British and the Kenyans. They would all like to get rid of them in one way or another. So the question then becomes, do they sacrifice the girl in order to kill these people who they want off the face of the earth?
Lieutenant, we have this one opportunity. Let's not lose it.
Ma'am, she's selling bread.
Jesus. Those men are about to disperse. Engage now.
Ma'am, I understand we have clearance. I will fire if I see the HVIs moving or when this girl is out of the frag radius, but I want to give her a chance to get out of the way.
Lieutenant, you have clearance. There is a lot more at stake than you see here in this image.
Ma'am, I need you to run the collateral damage estimate again with this girl up front.
The situation has not changed, Lieutenant. You are cleared to engage.
I don't think in the West we quite understand exactly what drone warfare is, and I think if you switch it, for years, America and Britain and other countries have been conducting war in Pakistan, now in Yemen, in Somalia, in the border in Afghanistan, from 20,000 feet, dropping a Hellfire missile onto a village, hoping to hit the people they need to take out, Al-Qaeda. And what I wanted to do in the film was to put that point of view to a Western audience and say, this is what it is, and we're looking at how it affects them, but in 10 years' time, that'll be reversed. They'll have the equipment, they'll have the robotic mechanisms, and they will be able to do what we're doing now. They'll be able to do that to us, and we better think about that now.
Harold, this is a very time-sensitive target. Do I have authority to strike?
The rules of engagement you're operating under only allow for a low collateral damage estimate.
Yes, and my weapons only invoke a low CDE. It's the explosives inside that house that bring it to a potentially high CDE.
And since you know the explosives are there, it is incumbent upon you to take them into account. I can see a potential legal objection.
Jesus, we've got 2 suicide bombers and 3 very high-value individuals inside that house.
And you want them off your list, I understand that, but the rules of engagement you're operating under envisaged a capture, not a kill scenario.
I don't think we properly understand the psychological effects of how it's going to be that we will conduct warfare remotely, far more remotely than we're doing, where drones become more commonplace. I don't know how that's going to affect our psychology, and I don't think anybody does. And why I wanted to write this film, why I wanted to research this film, when I started researching it 8 years ago, was because there was no public debate about it. You can see a piece in the news, and you can read that last Tuesday we took out 150 possible terrorists and maybe some civilians as well. And you read that and you think your reaction would be, oh good, maybe that's a few extra, a few more gone, or maybe we might be a little bit safer. That's debatable anyway. And then we'll move on to the next news item. We're not really understanding what we're doing here.